Number 1 is to gather resources from your pod/spaceship/ that thing that brought you into this harsh and unforgiving planet. The vehicle gives you some resources that aren't really rare, but having them before you even build your furnaces is a great help. Welcome to The Next Noob, and in this video, I'm going to share some tips and tricks that you will need to have the best start in Novalands. Number 2 is producing charcoal first. Charcoal is the most basic resource you can manufacture and the one resource you will be relying on until around the early mid-game. It's also required for the other resources you will need to create with the furnace, so it should be your top priority. Don't worry about harvesting twigs around the island as they will keep respawning, so you can just keep gathering your materials for charcoal to ensure that this planet's air will be as polluted as ours. Speaking of resources spawning around the island, when you first begin your journey, the unlimited spawns aren't immediately active. So tip number 3 is to build the oxygenator as soon as you can. It's weird, but this event triggers the unlimited spawn around you. You don't really lose oxygen as you run around the island, and the oxygenator gets really annoying after some time if you forget to refill it, so I thought it would be great to hold off on building it until I need to travel to other islands. But apparently, it kind of soft blocks your game at the start, so just go on ahead and create this wonderful machine and prepare to hear its beeping noises even as you sleep. Number 4 is building your buildings near each other. Eventually, you will have the ability to create robots that help you with your tasks around the island, but their productivity is dependent on how long it will take for them to travel from one building to another to do your bidding. So put these structures near one another for maximum robot productivity. That is until the robots rise up. But we don't want to think about that, so let's go straight to number 5, which is to walk between the buildings. This seems obvious as you watch it, but I actually thought that there wasn't enough space between buildings that are beside each other for me to walk on. Turns out you can actually shimmy your way around the structures you've built. To be honest, it's not the most efficient way to go about your adventure in Novalands, but hey, sometimes everyone needs a quick shortcut. So there you go, those are my top 5 tips for your first few days in Novalands, and I'll keep sharing these tips for everyone from the new recruits to the automation overlords, so make sure to subscribe. And if you want to make sure you're planning your Novalands adventure in the best way, click on this video right now.